What a freaking day. I feel like Mr. Rogers. Let's turn the lights on and change, shoes. So, got up this morning. Alexa, turn on the garage string lights. All right. And took the little one to school. Didn't even get home, and I'm getting text message from her. I forgot my math folder. So it was the end of the world. So I had to go home, get that, go back to her school. Because she had a cold. She also wasn't feeling well. Found out later she hadn't forgotten her math folder. Mrs. Monkey forgot to put it in her backpack. Because she had packed her bag because she wasn't feeling well. Anyway, so get home. Actually, don't even get home. Go to Palm Beach Harley to pick up some stuff we're going to do to the Gray Ghost. At that point, I get a text from my daughter. I don't feel well. Can you come get me? It is now noon, and I haven't been home yet. Like, I'm back and forth and back and forth. Anyway, so here I am at home. Little one's at home convalescing. And I have stuff put on the Gray Ghost. So the reason why I'm doing this video on such simple things is that one of the things I'm putting on the bike, I hate. Yeah, it's true. I mean, sometimes you have to have accessories, add-ons, stuff to your bike that you don't really like because they're sort of necessities. A phone mount. There you go. My Gray Ghost has a phone mount up on the bars. I don't like that. It doesn't look cool. It's dorky to have your phone on there, but I have the directional ability of my dumbass Rottweiler. I can't find St. Louis, my hometown. Drop me there, I can find anything. South Florida, I'm lost most of the time. It's one of my flaws, of which there are many. So I have to have a phone mount. We're going to put on a chrome shift linkage, not something I hate because it desperately needed that. And the other thing we're going to put on that I do absolutely hate is a sissy bar. A sissy bar, not a backrest. It's a sissy bar. Up front, that's a crash bar. It's not an engine guard. This is a sissy bar. What else? It's a dresser, not a bagger. If you have a tour pack and lowers, it's a full dresser. This is just, I know you're all agreeing with me for the most part. I just have to say it over and over and over again because I don't understand why we create new words for things that already had words. So the reason why we're doing this is that my daughter is a straight A student. She's fantastic. She's perfect in every way. And she was like, you mean I can't ride that one? I'm like, yes, you can. So every once in a while, I put the stock seat back on, take off my Saddleman that I absolutely love because it is a true solo seat. I don't think they even make a rear pad for this. So 10 minutes, no big deal. Then I'll take this off and put on the stocker so the little one can ride the Gray Ghost with me. So let's do that. First thing I think we'll do is the shift linkage because that'll at least make me happy. First up is this. Why? Because it's chrome and cool, and that's not. Like, that really lets that bike down. You know what I mean? Like, I understand they were building this bike to a price. I can't even tell you how many people have said, like, why didn't it come with chrome forks? Why didn't it come with the chrome, why didn't this, because all of that is to price. You know what I mean? Like, so everyone bitches and moans about cost, but then when a motorcycle costs what it costs because it's got every damn thing and bell and whistle on earth, they're whining. You can't win. I've said it before. We are the worst customers on earth, Harley customers. We are such pains in the ass. Anyway, so they built it. This bike was $25,300. That was the sticker on it, which is only $30-something $100 more than a regular Fat Boy. And it has a chrome body. That's, kind of cool. And a special, frame is silver. There's a lot of stuff that makes this bike cost a lot more to manufacture. They can't chrome the rear pulley. They can't, all that shit without it being, anyway. So, but that shift linkage is ugly. So we're going to take that off. This is pretty cool, old school stuff. I like this. They make a Willie G one that I almost did because, again, the Gray Ghost was really designed by Willie G. But I like the script Harley Davidson on that, so we're going to go ahead and change that because it doesn't say Harley Davidson on it enough. On a Softail, is this different? I mean, this is the correct one, no question. But, so you just have two Allens. I feel like it's different on the touring bikes, but is it? Who cares? Anyway. So we have a nut and an Allen and an Allen, and that's just threaded. That's the same as touring bike. And then this comes with new hardware, and then you just order it. This is not sexy. 2 bolts. And quite an improvement. So, yeah, I mean, just blue Loctite, dude. I mean, don't put them on wrong. I've actually seen shift linkages where the Heim joint is on this side, and that's going to bind up. Also, once you put them on, make sure you tighten the adjusting nut, the jam nut there, because ask me how I know. These will go whoop, and then this falls, and then you're like, no, shifty. So do all the stuff. So I like that. Now let's put something on that I don't want. Look at there. So this is a sissy bar that fits my touring bike. So it fits my like Street Glide, it fits the 24, it fits all the older ones. And it has that cool sort of upgraded styled plate instead of just the regular triangle. And I think it'll fit. I don't think that's the same bar, is it? No, it's not. It's different for a Softail. Also came with reflectors. Very important you put those on. Yeah, okay. So I think the docking hardware just goes on. Do one side at a time, otherwise you could end up damaging your fender. And then the pad just, I mean, this is not interesting or sexy. Oh, thank God. And all the hardware, there's more reflectors. So we need those. I took those off. Like I'm going to put, anyway. So lots more, this is what I took out. Why? There's a lot of, why is there a lot of little, okay. I have to read the directions. Damn it. All right, that sucks way less than I thought. So you just got to figure out, at least on a Fat Boy, it's like the front one's the spool, and then a thick spacer and a skinny spacer, and then the longer bolt. And the back is just two skinny spacers. It's not, and there's an exploded view that makes it make a lot more sense. But, and then it dropped on first time. Like it wasn't, no massaging, no convincing, nothing like that. It just went on. So now what I'm going to do, believe it or not, you might think I'm crazy. I wanted to make sure I had the orientation right. I'm going to rip the bar off real quick, back these out a little bit, drop a blue Loctite, and then run them back in. But I just want to make sure that I had spacers right because it just went on freaking beautifully. So we'll do that, then take that plate, put the pad on, and then take that off and put it in the corner and maybe never see it again. Done. That fit. You know, I realized I bought the pad, I bought the bar, and I bought the docking hardware, but neither the pad nor the bar came with the triangle. There's normally a metal triangle to attach the pad to the bar. Tisn't here. I don't need it because I had that extra laying around. But anyway, so done. Wasn't this a stupid video? Because it's not even on there. Because I just did those are what's going to stay. They're not terrible. I mean, it's not that big a deal. But I don't know. Or at least it comes with chrome hardware, right? That's better. And we have the shift linkage now. So we're getting there now. God forbid we go for a ride. Well, daughter's final verdict is the Street Glide is better. Nice ride. My GoPro, the battery's not in it. I came home from Sturgis, everything's missing. All I have is my DJI thing, and I can't exactly ride around like that, so I ordered new batteries and stuff that should be here. Anyway, I don't know where all that stuff is. Anyway, went on a nice ride. Not long, just a loop, whatever. Again, she's got a cold, so not going to be out that long. She's like, no, this is fine. And I'm like, well, she's like, well, I like the tour pack. It's got a bigger backrest pad. That, and you look at the seat, there's not much. But I'll tell you what. With those bars and all, sissy bar doesn't look bad. Like stock seat and all that stuff with it, you know what I mean? Like just kind of built up with things that make the bike more rideable. It doesn't look bad. Also, one thing, when I got back from the ride, I was able to check the oil. You don't realize how much you lose doing a cam, right? So, the bike never, of course, got turned over much, but, I took the cam chest off, and I'm like, probably a half quart low. I need to check that. I think I said that earlier. So got it good and warm. We only went maybe 20 miles. It was nothing. Come home, which is why I'm soaking wet. There's a song there. Anyway, so get home, check the oil, and she was dry. I mean, it was like a little over a quart low. So kind of feel bad about riding it like that, but you can't tell until it's really good and hot. So these you check hot and on the kickstand. And she was like, there was nothing on the dipstick, and it took a full quart, and it was just a hair under full. So I'm like, that's enough. So anyway, check that stuff if you do that. I was really shocked at how long or how low it was. I can't think of, other than the forks. We're going to do the forks. I actually have right here in a box, I'd ordered when it first came out, the Oleans cartridges. So I have the Oleans fork cartridges sitting there, but the chrome fork legs aren't going to be available, I think, and for another month or something like that. They're on back order for a long time, because there's something slightly different about those. So as soon as those are out and show up, because they're already ordered, I'll have the forks done. I'm DIY as possible, but I just don't want to take the forks apart on this bike. So I'll have them do it. I'll take it to Alligator Alley and have the boys do the front end. The rear shock seems pretty good. I think that Suspension Technologies, has a shock for this, or is coming out with one. So, I was trying to keep it as Harley as possible, but to put Oleans forks in the front and leave the stock, I don't know. Then again, it rides fine, so maybe we will just do the forks and leave it alone. I don't know. What else should I do? I can't think of anything else. I think she's done. This is my bike for Biketoberfest. I'm taking this and this alone. I feel so bad that I didn't get to enjoy it in Sturgis. My plan is to bring this to Biketoberfest, and that's it. No other bikes. Well, actually, I take it back. There'll be one other bike if everything works out the way I think it will, but it won't be mine. This is not my bike that we're talking about, and I'm incredibly excited. I'll be doing a video about that tomorrow. So hopefully I will be bringing a bike to one of my very favorite brothers on this earth during Biketoberfest, and that's going to be kind of a life changer for him and his wife. So we'll see. Love you all to death. Take care of each other. We'll talk soon.